Don't get involved in anything except weddings and funerals. I'm cutting ties with you, old hag.
Got it. These are the exact words my husband's stepdaughter, Rurika, said to me. And then...
Can you manage to get me around $1,000?
$1,000? That's a huge amount.
We're family, right? Helping each other is a given.
Rurika, who has always disregarded me, suddenly binds me with the word family only when she wants money.
Please, Mom.
I wonder if I will be treated as a convenience and at her beck and call for the rest of my life. I can't take this anymore. You will need $1,000, huh?
Yeah, please.
If I give you $1,000, you need to become independent.
What?
But the shameless Rurika once again begged for money.
Just transfer it to me via e-money. Let me get my phone.
That's when it happened.
Wait, Chemi just uploaded new photos.
Here it comes. In that instant, an idea struck me like lightning. It was the perfect timing. Would you like to see these too? With perfect timing, I showed Rurika my phone.
I was thinking of installing a ceiling light here.
If you place some indoor plants around this area, it will create a calming atmosphere.
In that case, the wallpaper.
My name is Michiyo, and I'm an interior designer. We'll continue this next time.
Yes, thank you so much.
When I tell people what I do for a living, they often ask, you need a good sense for that, right? In reality, the most important skill is the ability to listen to the client's needs and bring their vision to life. Unfortunately, I can't seem to apply this skill in my personal life. You see, I just can't get along with my stepdaughter, Rurika.
I have to tell you something. I actually have a daughter.
I found out Takeshi had a stepdaughter right after he proposed to me.
I'm sure Rurika will absolutely love you, Michiyo.
You think so? As someone who had never been married before, I never imagined suddenly having a daughter. But despite my confusion, I was looking forward to meeting her. But that hope was quickly shattered.
Is this old lady my new stepmom?
Nice to meet you, Rurika.
I was hoping for someone younger and prettier.
I am not. I'm sorry about that. Rurika, Takeshi's stepdaughter, greeted me rather harshly right from the start. She was a 19-year-old college student at the time. Do you think Rurika hates me?
She's just shy.
Takeshi is usually carefree and very indulgent with his daughter. His doting on his daughter sometimes makes me feel like an anomaly, to be honest.
I need more allowance for the concert this month.
All right.
Let's go shopping without the old hag. I need new clothes for my idol's meet and greet.
Sure, let's go.
If this was a conversation between a young child and their father, I would find it cute. But she's almost an adult. She still gets allowance from her dad, doesn't work part-time, and doesn't seem serious about her university studies. I have my doubts about her. Hey, don't you think it's time to let go a little? She's a grown adult now.
She'll always be my cute little girl. You wouldn't understand since you don't have kids.
Whenever I voiced my concerns, Takeshi would brush them off with this line. It always left me speechless. Could you at least call me Michiyo? It hurts when you call me an old hag. When I realized talking to Takeshi wouldn't get me anywhere, I decided to approach Rurika directly. But...
What's wrong with calling an old hag? With that look of yours, how did you even get dad? Did you lure him in with money? Does being an interior designer pay that well?
Rurika sneered at my appearance and my job. Are you enjoying school? What are you studying now?
I wouldn't talk to you about it because that kind of thing makes me sick.
This is hopeless. I realized that Rurika fundamentally and viscerally hated me. Then, out of the blue, Rurika dropped a bombshell.
I'm pregnant. I'm getting married.
What?
No way. It turns out Rurika had a shotgun wedding with a guy she met at a mixer while still in school. Even Takeshi was visibly shocked and uncharacteristically flustered.
Who is this guy?
He's super handsome, just like Chemi.
Chemi?
Chemi is an idol from Shanghai that Rurika is a huge fan of. Her room is plastered with his posters, and the living room is filled with his merchandise. She always begs for extra allowance when his concerts are near. Just because he looks like him, you're marrying him? The shocking news made me accidentally speak my mind. Then,
Huh? What's this lame old hag babbling about?
Rurika turns into a blatantly sullen expression.
Getting lectured by an old hag is the worst. I don't even consider you family. Ugh, honestly, I can't stand living in the same house with you. You're always so condescending and kill the vibe.
I was devastated. I just wanted to get closer to her.
Don't get involved in anything except weddings and funerals. I'm cutting ties with you, old hag.
Got it.
I feel so refreshed.
With that, Rurika immediately turned to Takeshi with a sweet tone.
Can you give me moving money? I need to buy baby stuff and maternity clothes, and also...
I'm going to get some fresh air.
Takeshi, looking lost, left us and walked out.
What? Useless old man. Hey, you, just get me around $1,000.
$1,000? That's a huge amount.
We're family, right? Helping each other is a given. Please, Mom.
After all that disregard, will I be treated like this forever, always at her beck and call, just because we're family? I can't take this anymore.
I bet you have some savings, old hag.
$1,000, right?
Yes.
It's time for you to become independent.
What?
I'll give you the money, but after that, we're cutting ties. I won't be involved in anything other than weddings and funerals. I quickly got the $1,000 ready. Rurika took the money and left the house, looking satisfied. After that, I didn't hear from Rurika at all.
Rurika.
Takeshi remained withdrawn and didn't respond when I tried to talk to him. In the end, his daughter was always his priority. By this time, my affection for him has significantly faded. Then one day,
Rurika.
Hey, Dad.
suddenly without any notice, Rurika arrived with a child.
What have you been doing all this time? When I contacted the university, they said you had dropped out.
That's right. But more importantly...
Rurika brushed off Takeshi and came straight toward me.
Give me a baby gift. Take care of my child. Send me money.
Even though she didn't contact us after giving birth, she suddenly demanded money. I'm sorry, but you need to leave. You're not family anymore.
What? How can you say that?
Isn't that a bit cold?
Ignoring their complaints, I calmly started getting ready to leave.
I came here because I thought the old hag would have money. Dad, give me a baby gift. I want to go to the salon, so take care of my child.
Sorry, but I don't have much money right now. And I'm not comfortable taking care of the baby alone, right, Michiyo?
Are you listening, old hag? Don't ignore me. Forget it.
Frustrated, she stormed out of the house. But it seemed she was really desperate for money. Eventually, Rurika persistently kept coming back to the house with her child.
Hey, how long are you going to keep ignoring me?
Of course, no matter how many times she comes, I ignore her. Unable to stand it any longer, Takeshi steps in.
Here, a baby gift. Is $50 okay?
Do you really think that's enough? Oh, what are you thinking?
Frustrated from being ignored by me, Rurika lashes out at Takeshi.
Michiyo, could you give it to her for me?
I look at Takeshi with cold eyes.
What is it? If you have something to say, just say it.
I know the truth. He's been wasting money on something else and hardly has any to give to Rurika. He must have been so shocked that his daughter distanced herself from him. The truth is, Takeshi is currently having an affair with a girl about the same age as his daughter from his workplace. You are into another girl right now, right?
What?
I saw the credit card statement. I don't think you're the type to go to fancy cafes alone and eat pancakes. And you've been frequenting the same clothing store, right? Shopping with someone?
Well, that's...
Rurika gave Takeshi a look of contempt as he stumbled over his words.
Dad, could it be?
Rurika, it's not what you think. I was just lonely because you never spent time with me anymore.
So you ended up cheating? You've got to be kidding me. Think about how I feel.
Ugh.
Dad, you're gross. You've always been too clingy, and honestly, it's been annoying.
No way.
Hearing this from his beloved daughter seemed to crush Takeshi, and he looked as if his world had ended.
Forget about this pathetic dad. Just give me another $1,000.
I'm not giving you a single cent more.
Don't say that. We're family. We should help each other, right? You can send it via e-money. Let me just get my phone. Oh, wait. Jemmy just uploaded new photos.
Rurika tapped her phone excitedly to see if social networking notifications were bothering her. Then,
Wow. Jemmy just became the image model for a German furniture brand.
here it comes. An idea struck me like lightning. It was the perfect timing. I took out my phone and, with a satisfied smile, showed Rurika a few photos. Would you like to see these?
What? Are you going to show me your bank account balance, old hag?
She took my phone with a mocking expression, but the moment she saw the screen, she freaked out.
What is this? Why are you in a picture with Jemmy?
I had a little chat with him. He spoke very good Japanese and smelled very nice.
What's going on?
I was invited to the reception party too.
Party?
I am a freelance interior designer. As part of my business activities, I have an SNS account for work. All right, it's posted. I gradually gained followers by steadily posting photos of the interiors of salons and cafes I worked on. As a result, I started receiving requests from public facilities, expanding my field of work. Among the messages, I received an invitation to a reception party from a furniture brand. Moreover, the image model is Chemi, Rurika's beloved idol from Shanghai. I have to go to this. Although I hesitated slightly because I had decided not to get involved with Rurika anymore, Rurika had always belittled my work. That really frustrated me. I've worked hard at my job, which is why I got this opportunity. Someone living carelessly like you wouldn't understand. I told Rurika with a look of triumph on my face.
My beloved idol. You never smiled like that, even at fan meeting events.
She must not have expected her nemesis to be connected with her beloved idol in this way. Her feelings of jealousy and frustration were clearly visible. I've been invited to participate in the PR campaign for that Germany furniture brand, and I'll be there for the shoot. I might see him again. I've become a fan of Chemi too. Oh, I'm so excited.
Don't mess with me.
You have a beloved husband, right? He looks just like Chemi, doesn't he?
He's not Chemmy. Now that I look closely, he doesn't even look like him, and his style and voice are completely different.
Of course they are. It seemed like Rurika was already regretting her decision to marry someone just because he looked like her idol. Oh, that's unfortunate, but I have no intention of getting involved with you anymore. And that goes for you too, Takeshi.
Why?
Takeshi was suddenly called by name, and he huffed. Why don't you ask yourself? You never took my words seriously. You were always carefree, treating our conversations like they didn't matter. And now you're cheating with someone your daughter's age? Did you really think my love for you could survive that? Ignoring the panicked Takeshi, I calmly handed him the divorce papers I had prepared. This makes us complete strangers, just as you wished.
Wait, please.
There you go, old hag. Oops, my bad. You are my mom. Please reconsider.
Rurika jumped back into the conversation.
Yeah, maybe I'll get divorced and come back here. Let's all live happily together again. And let me join you at that shoot. Please, Mom.
That's a great idea. If Rurika comes back, everything will be back to normal, right?
I was exasperated. Are you serious? Who was it that told me not to get involved in anything except weddings and funerals?
Well, that was...
I take pride in my work. There's no way I would bring a shallow, vulgar girl along, especially not as my daughter. The thought alone disgusts me. Trying to use me just to meet your idol? How shameless can you be? Why don't you support him as a fan? I've got work to do. Maybe I'll set this as my wallpaper. When I said this, Rurika bit her lower lip in frustration. And Takeshi, I need you to return the $1,000 I gave to her as part of the alimony.
What?
I'll be asking for around $2,000, so be prepared.
You've got to be kidding.
I'm serious, and I'll handle it through a lawyer. You can dispose of my stuff. I've already taken what I need.
When did you?
The storage unit I rented for work came in handy for this. Goodbye.
Wait, just hold on a sec.
Leaving them behind, I briskly walked out of the house. I said I might set it as my wallpaper, but that was just to spite her. Even so, it seemed to have worked perfectly. 3 months later, the divorce was finalized, just as I declared.
She really demanded the $2,000.
I also claimed $2,000 in alimony from the other woman. Their actions quickly spread at work, and the other woman resigned voluntarily.
So, the rumors were true.
She was just after money anyway. Takeshi, who planned to stay until retirement, but one day he upset an important customer, and his position changed drastically.
Have you gained weight? Oh.
Known for his lack of tact and repeated blunders, he was already a marked man in the office.
So he finally got fired. Honestly, I'm relieved. Just having him around was nerve-wracking. Was that really how people saw me?
Finally, Takeshi was dismissed from the company. Only then did he realize his mistakes, but it was too late. He lost his job and tried to change jobs at his own pace, but none of his attempts were successful.
Not again.
When his unemployment benefits ran out, he desperately turned to his few friends for financial help. But
You've always been too carefree, so I cannot trust you. You won't pay it back, right? No way. You are not reliable.
they cut him off mercilessly.
This is seriously bad.
In the end, Takeshi was forced to live day by day working temporary jobs.
Where's the beer? Hurry up. Yes, coming right up.
It's doubtful how long he can keep this up. Meanwhile, Rurika was demanding a divorce from the man she chose for his looks.
I guess I never really liked him that much from the start.
This innocent comment enraged her husband and in-laws.
What did you just say? What a selfish woman.
In typical divorce cases, reasons like not liking the looks aren't accepted. Now that they had a child, Rurika was stuck in a position where she could not get a divorce even if she wanted to.
Let's leave Mom behind and go out as a family. Come on, we are going to the amusement park. Bye, Mom.
Wait, I want to come too.
You don't like my face, right? You don't need to come.
No.
After after one careless remark, her trust was shattered. Now even her child has completely distanced themselves from her. Feeling isolated, Rurika now regrets her reckless behavior just like Takeshi.
Where did I go wrong? What?
Then,
No way!
at this timing, Chemi, who had been her heart's support, announced her marriage to a famous popular actress. For Rurika, it was a devastating blow.
I can't take this anymore. My life is over.
Of course, no one sympathized with her, and naturally it had nothing to do with me, as we were now complete strangers. As for me, I was able to focus even more on my work and continue thriving in the industry.
Last month's issue got great reviews.
Thank you. Recently, I started writing columns for a well-known interior design magazine.
What is essential for creating your ideal space?
And don't be afraid to let go of unnecessary things. By letting go of what I didn't need, I am now living a vibrant and fulfilling life.